Hey Loren, this is a demo video for you for your Graflex. This is a '89 Sabers Graflex that I installed with Proffie 2.0, or I'm sorry, 2.2 that you wanted. Um, what else did we put on here that you wanted? You gave me some sound fonts to put on here that you had purchased, so I put those on here for you. This is a 2-button setup, so we kept the glass eye that you wanted. I'll send you the box, so this will come packaged in the '89 Sabers box. A few extra parts in there. 2-button setup. So your activation is right here, and then your auxiliary is the slide tab right here. This is your blade retention. I do have it a little bit out right now. The blade socket in here is really tight. I've got a 1-inch diameter test blade that I use for most of these demos, and I had to go into the garage and sand this down quite a bit to get it to fit. So you're going to want to do that with whatever blade you've got to go with this guy. But once you do, it's worth it because it looks amazing. So let's open it up. Of course, to open it up, you want to flip this clamp up right here. That loosens the middle and the pommel. So you'll just want to turn this pommel counterclockwise and slide out. It's got the J connector right there, you can see. That goes into the tabs that are inside of this middle piece. You can also, if you want, turn this counterclockwise and take this off as well. Now, of course, when you have this clamp on, or this clamp disengaged, your card right here is going to be a little loose, but it does tighten up when you put everything back. So here is your Proffie. I did not glue this to the chassis. This is a chassis I usually use for CFX boards, but I have a Proffie adapter that I put in here, and then that's what's holding your board in. And then of course your card is right there. So if you ever wanted to get to your card, you could pop this board up and move your card in and out. It's just a tight press fit in there. So there's that. Removable battery. You do have a negative and a positive sign that I incorporated into the chassis, so you know your spring part is your negative, and then over here next to your speaker is your positive. You've got a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost bass speaker. Your chassis is held in place with this set screw right here, so no glue. So let's throw a battery in. I will be shipping you this battery as well. This is an 18650 lithium ion. This is actually a 3000 mAh. This is the minimum required to run neopixel, but you'll be fine here. So we'll just throw it in like this. You're going to put your clamp in, and you just leave your card out. Put your clamp in like that. Now, if you want to twist it all the way, it's going to want to go past being where it should be orientation wise. So I just put it on there. I slide it clockwise to where I think it should be, parallel with the side of the Graflex, and then I hold it there. And then we'll slide your pommel on as well. Pommel goes right in. You can slide this all the way over till it locks in place. Then before you put your clamp down, we want to put your card in, and then we will put that clamp down. Now once that clamp is down, everything's tightened up. Middle piece, pommel, and your card all tightened up. So I'll turn this desk light off, and then we'll test it without a blade, and then I'll show you with a blade, because you did ask for some stock neopixels. So I want you to see that those do work. So activation on top. Tap this for your auxiliary. And then when it's off, you tap the auxiliary to cycle through your sound font. This is another one you have me put on here for you. There you go. So those two, the first two, we'll try without a blade, and then put a blade in. So like I said, I had to go to the garage and sand this down a little bit to get it to fit, and it's still really snug. So for the purpose of this demo video, I'm not going to use your blade retention right here, because I didn't want to take too much off, because I still need to have this snug for other sabers that I test that aren't as tight as this guy. But anyway, with the blade in, and I didn't get the blade on there far enough. There we go. I'll do that again. Activation.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
So Katano sound font. Activation. I did give you a little bit of an unstable blade here. Something to play around with. You can always go on and pick what different blade styles you want and change them up, the color too, but you can see you got a nice shine through on your gloss eye that you wanted. Solid blue for Leia.
The tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Nice and stable effect on your glass eye too. And then of course, take the blade out. And then one more time. Just so you can see everything. No surprises, right? Anyway, sir, that is your Graflex. I hope that you're happy with it. I enjoyed making it for you, and I will get this out to you in the mail tomorrow. Thanks.